Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you are new. Today we are on career mode episode 18. I'm already messing up a lot. That's funny. But we are finishing out the season in the UMPs at the local series. We have all 7 races won so far. Barely won Grant Park by like the last corner slide job. Sterling, we were struggling until we got to the A main and figured out a slider line that got us in the lead early, and we kind of pulled away from there. Fairbury, we dominated, but 7 for 7 so far. Let's see if we can go 11 for 11. We got Kokomo, which we're pretty good at. Limaland, we've won already. Prairie View scares me a little bit because I don't know how that's going to go. And then Eldora, we don't know how that's going to go either. So parts are still all right. They're all in the green, so I'm not going to repair them right now. Plus, we have $703 from upgrading the suspension. So after this race, I'll upgrade the last part of the suspension, and we'll be good to go there. And onto Kokomo. Let's see if we can continue out our dominance. All right, got our sponsor goal by about a 10th there in practice. Qualifying wants us to hit a 150, which would be like another 10th faster, but I know we can do it. We've done it before when we were here at Kokomo. We've been very fast. We did get our first ever pole at Fairbury, so let's see if we can try to go back to back. That was not a very good 1 and 2, I feel like. Kind of just like threw a whole slider line, like a real odd angle. And okay, we're gonna get it 124. Let's fucking go. Either that's gonna be like pole or on the front row, one of the two. Let's see if second lap will be any quicker. It is not, but that's gonna put a second, not pole, but close enough, because I thought like the 108 was, or 104 was the pole time. We got a 124, which is just barely faster than our goal time was a 124. And our best lap was a 124. Did we literally hit it dead on? I think we did. That's hilarious. So, wait, no. We need a 149. Never mind. I remember the time. I remember numbers for some reason randomly like that. But we needed a 149. We got a 124. I'll take it. We'll be pole for this heat number 2. Oh, I'm straightening out very badly there. Yeah, that was a real odd corner I took, though, in qualifying. But somehow it worked. They're kind of to my inside. I'm just going to rip the outside because I know we can make that work. It's a lot of fun at this track to do. I really like the rip the outside, but you can make the bottom work very well also. Let's see what kind of time we can run up here, honestly. To the top left, I made it to where you can see the time we run. It also pops up for a second on the middle of the right screen. So let's see what kind of time we can run just running this top side. We ran a 11.9. Oh my. Okay, we were faster up here. That's my fastest time I've ever ran in these at this track. That's flying. We would have had pole by a mile if I would have just tried that. Sometimes I try like top for one lap and then bottom for the second one, but I just thought I was faster on the bottom. But we are mobbing on the top. Absolutely booking it. 12.081. Just kind of trying to see what kind of time we can get. I hit the cone a little bit, but it kind of gave us a weird, good angle. What did we run? I think that was like a 299 or something like that. It wasn't great, but finished first in heat number 2. We're going to be going to the qualifying dash starting second. Should do pretty well there. Hopefully we could just win it and beat Weisner out here, because Weisner is in second in points, but we have like 120 or more than lead. Like, we have so much of a lead on him, it's ridiculous. So let's just see how much we could win by, really. Just have to get the lead first. Fly by in 3 and 4. 3 and 4 is just the way to be on the top. And I'm all up in the wall. Definitely don't want to be that high up. Okay, we lost a lot of spots. We're still at 100%, so our car's fine. Weisner's gonna go to the top, which is gonna make it tough on us. But we can run the bottom. Oh, Weisner went down to the bottom. That's not what I wanted, and I dumped Weisner. I just absolutely murdered Weisner there. Sorry about that. I would get my ass beat in a pit lane after this race if it was real life. I was expecting him to go high side, but he did not. Oh well. We are fine. Car is not very damaged, 91%. That's not too bad, at least. All right, let's see if we can take the lead the right way this time. Rip the top without hitting the wall in the front stretch. And we got the lead. Nice. That's all I was hoping for. Just get the lead and then try to pull away. Hopefully Wisner can get back up to second at least, because I just absolutely dumped him from second place. We got 1 lap left here. Got a guy 0.8 behind me. I'm just going to run the bottom, try to protect it. And we'll come home starting on pole for the A main. Let's go. Should be able to do pretty well starting on pole here. Just do like a little slider line into 1 and take off from there. Wisner's starting back and forth, so at least he gained some spots back from where I dumped him. So hopefully he does okay after all that, because I just absolutely destroyed him. It was funny though. Because I try not to dump people like that. It's happened every now and then though, when people go where I'm not expecting them to. And I just cannot get this car slowed up enough. 17 laps to go, 18 lap A main here. Should be able to dominate it and run away. It already looks like we kind of are. We just got to not hit these tires at the bottom. I feel like every Kokomo race I do. So we just got to try to be careful and not hit those tires down there, and we should be good to go. Lap traffic's going to play a little bit of a factor in it, but we're going to have a decent sized lead to start with before we get there. Especially when we run the top well in 3 and 4 like that. Almost went in too straight in the turn 1. That's why I got so sideways. He is going to cause a caution. There we go. Missed the lap car that was spun out. Don't know if he went a lap down or not, but that's going to bunch us all back up. They're literally wrecking for a last place. I don't think that's worth it, but you guys do you. Try to get a good jump here. Try not to right rear him turning off of turn 4 there. Get a good launch there off of turn 2. Get a good 3 and 4, and that basically pulls us away from them all. And we're good to go. 12 laps to go. Trying to get to halfway. A few laps left till then. Kokomo's just been a good track for us. I think Fairbury has been our best track overall in every series, but Kokomo's been up there as well as one of the better ones for us. It's just so funny because it's like completely opposite than iRacing. iRacing, I hate Kokomo and Fairbury. Oh, we're getting in the wall. Because I do that on iRacing every time I'm at these tracks. 77%, that hurts us a little bit. Car does feel like a lot heavier and not wanting to turn as much from the damage. But like Kokomo and Fairbury, I just don't enjoy the tracks after they changed the tire on iRacing. They changed it to where it's like, it drives different, because I was able to like do like a real big loop onto the bottom of the track at both of them, and now it's just a top dominant. You have to be right up on the wall. Yeah, I don't think that one guy went a lap down because they are actually battling for last place. And that's the only guy that could have gone a lap down. But now all these lap cars are kind of running top side, so I'm going to try to just circle around the bottom as we go along. And another lap car wrecked, and somebody went head on, applied directly to the forehead, right onto that guy. We're going to have about like 5 laps left here, I think, when we take the green. Lap cars are being reckless here at Kokomo. They're really trying to screw me over with some restarts. What, are there going to be 4 laps to go? No, 5 to go like I thought. Bollinger went high to start. Wisner's right behind us now, so he's back up to second from these cautions. So good for him. That's probably where he's going to finish because... Oh no, he fell back to third there. But he's not getting around us, I can tell you that for much. Don't think we're going to have to worry about any more lap cars. We should be good to go to the finish here, which is awesome. Be 8 for 8 on the season. I figured Kokomo would be a good one for us. Limaland next week should be a really good one for us as well. I'm worried about Prairie View a little bit because I don't know how that's going to go altogether. Prairie View is a 5th mile track. Just don't know how that's going to go exactly. But hopefully we do well. We've won every race kind of imaginable so far this season. Oh, another caution on the last lap. Yep. Another one got spun around right there for the last place, pretty much. They were fighting for 23rd, 24th, 25th. I think we're just going to have a white checkered here at the end. So I think we're just going to have to run the bottom, try to protect it, and not hit one of these tires. Because if we hit one of these... Oh, no, we have 2 laps. Okay. But if we hit one of these tires down here in these last 2 laps, it could really screw us over. Weisner's back up to second from the restart because he was starting in the bottom behind us. We just get such a good launch through 3 and 4. It literally gets us out a second on everybody else. Well, Weisner fell back to 4th there. He is struggling. He gets up to second, being in 3rd, and then falls back. We get a caution again. Are you kidding? I was coming to the checkered flag off of turn 4. What do you mean? Oh, they're trying to screw us. Oh, Weisner's up to second. Did he just dump 2 people, or did he like pass 2 guys that like were right there, right when the caution was coming out? Because damn, these restarts they're really trying to test me. But like this 3 and 4 I do is just killing it. I'm all up in the wall in the front stretch, which is hurting us. But we're fine. Just gonna keep this loop going. Really not even turning the wheel. Just the horsepower in the car is doing most of the turning. But we went by 2 seconds in the 2 laps. That's nuts. That's absolutely crazy. We were just so fast at Kokomo. It wasn't even fair at that point. Weisner fell all the way to 7th. He started 2nd. What happened, my dude? That's crazy. But finished first, 8 for 8 on the season now. What's going to be our points lead at this point? Weisner, 64 points? That is nuts. We are just absolutely blowing away. 600 points on the season. Max points right now. What kind of money we're going to get from this? About, what, 9K? Maybe a little bit over? Just over 9K. Perfect. Let's go upgrade our suspension now. All right, some things are worn out now that we'll have to upgrade after that race because we didn't upgrade it before the race, or repair it, I mean. I say upgrade, I don't know why, but we are going to be upgrading the suspension fully. We'll have that done, and then we just got to save up money the rest of the season for the chassis because the chassis is a little bit low now. It's the only one that's level 2 left. Repair our chassis, repair our tires, and leave the other 2 fine for now. Since they're still in the green, we'll be fine. But on to Limaland. We pretty sure dominated this race earlier in the season. Yeah, week 1 of the whole season. I don't think we qualified great, and I wasn't expecting to win, but then we like did really well. So I was very shocked by that. But on to Limaland. Okay, well, we hit our goal time on the dot by the 1000th, the 12:268 there in practice. So don't think we're gonna be getting the pole here this week. We got first at Fairbury, second at Kokomo. The best qualifying efforts we have ever done. First ever pole at Fairbury, like for any series, first time getting a pole, which is amazing. But let's see what we can do here. Hopefully I can get down to the 2s again at least to have a decent qualifying effort. These cars, you can't really get down there on those tires or it will pop you up. The street stocks, you can kind of get them right over. Ooh, a 201. Got a little quicker there. That's solid. I'm happy about that. Not a good 3 and 4, winning a little high. I'll take a 201 though. That's pretty good. 313 on the second lap. Not too bad, but starting 6th there with the 201. So I'll put a second in heat number 2. Hopefully we could win that. We got, what, Jesse Wright in our heat. Weisner is going to be pole for heat number 4. Ned Hill will be second in heat number 1. So hopefully we can go win this heat. Start in what, 4 or second for the qualifying dash. That would be good. Kind of got to work the outside to start with. Don't know if we're going to get the run. Oh, we kind of do. Wright gets a good launch though off of the corner. He goes high. We got to run low, kind of slide up in front of him, check him up. That gets us the lead. Kind of, oh, he's running that outside so well. He checks up for us, running a slider line. Oh, tire. Yep, tire. That's on me. I was just trying to do a U-turn. I thought the guy was going to go low. Okay. Oh, wow. We're only back to 4th. I'm shocked by that. I thought that would put us back even further. Or we might have to go through a B-main or something, honestly. But I just got too low, got into those tires. That's why you cannot get into those tires down low. 84%. That's honestly not too bad. Let's try to see if we can get back to the top 2 at least to get into that qualifying dash. Just can't hit these tires. All right, we're already up to second. We just got to hold this at least. Tire. Oh, that was close. I'm like just sending it and just praying it's not going to hit the tire. Because I'm getting so close down there. Jesse Wright is ripping that outside now. He's doing really well out here. 1 lap left. He gets such a good run on exit. Okay, so we'll at least make it to the qualifying dash. We'll be starting in 6th, so that's okay. At least we'll have a chance at gaining some spots from where we're going to start at. Because I really want to get some spots out of our qualifying dash because I want to win all these races this season, try to have a perfect season here. We're 8 for 8. We got 3 races, or yeah, we got 3 races left, 9, 10, 11. And this is one of the races, but we won the first race of the season, so I'm really hoping we can hold on to that kind of momentum that we've had all season. Just got to try to make it by these guys clean and not get down there into the tires. They are 3 wide. There's not really anywhere to go. Trying to get on the outside of Hill, get on the inside of Marker. Bollinger is up in the lead, I think. He is absolutely flying. Ooh, Hill is diving it in there on the bottom. It's a real tight battle here for like 3rd place, 3rd, 4th. We end up pulling it out somehow. Bollinger is up there in the lead, absolutely ripping that top side. Seems like once we get to the A main, though, the bottom does come in, and that's where we've been running. So if I just keep this up down here, the A main should be good for us. And we are kind of catching Jesse here in 2nd. There's only 2 laps left. Just have to have some good corners. Try to get a run. Run slightly higher here, but not as high as them. Oh, he gets a good run off of turn 4. Don't hit the tire. I'll take 3rd to start with. That would be a pretty good starting spot. Right goes low, blocks the slider from us. Bollinger gets the victory in the heat in the qualifying dash, but hell, we're starting 3rd. I'm okay with that. That gives us a shot. It gives us a shot at the A main. Really, really want to get this, though. I want to keep up the perfect season. I'm really worried about Prairie View next week, though, because haven't ran there this season. Don't know how it's going to go. It's a real tiny, tiny track. The really fast bull ring. And it's just super banked as well. It's really crazy. Let's not hit these tires right away. We got in front of right, which is good. Bollinger's probably going to go top. He does. Can we throw a slider on him? Not quite, but we do take the lead, and he checks up for us on the straight, so that's good. So we somehow get the lead lap 1. Honestly shocked by that. I thought he was going to be ripping that outside, but he's actually falling in line behind us, and they are getting too wide. So while they're battling, if we could pull away, that'd be awesome. Like I said, the A main, it seems like the bottom starts to come in, or the top goes away. One of the two. Oh, my nose itches. Dang it. I can't itch it, though. Deal with that after the race. I just need to concentrate and not hit these tires like I did in the heat race. I got lucky to get back up to 2nd in the heat race, honestly. Already got over a 2nd lead on right. Who got up to 2nd? Oh, now my eyebrow itches. Oh, this is terrible. Why does everything have to start itching at the same time? It's so bad. Like, once one thing starts, everything starts. It's so bad. But yeah, Wright is up in 2nd. He is mobbing. He's keeping up with us pretty well. Is he on the top? No, he's running that bottom. Almost too early of a turn in. Had to adjust it slightly. Seems like we're pulling a couple tenths on Wright behind us. 3 and 4, he is doing really well. 1 and 2 is where we're pulling on him, it seems like. Maybe he's going high in 1 and 2 or something. I don't know. You guys run a little higher. I don't want to have to run into these tires, please. Excuse me, Brown, coming on through. Oh, really close to that tire. I was just barely tapping the gas over and over to try to keep it out of there. Just trying to keep it straight. Get to the inside of Diaz here. Making really good time of this lap traffic. Oh my God, we barely missed that one. That was terrifying. Okay, I can itch my eyebrow now. Jeez. That was terrifying. I don't know how we missed that one. That was super, super close. They just barely touched going down the backstretch or whatever and just went right around going into turn 3. Pretty sure it was on the back going into 3. Could have been on the front going into 1, honestly, but I'm just trying to avoid him. I think it was like right here, though. Let's see if we can try to pull away again. Ned Hill's up to 2nd. Wiseman's back in 5th. Wright fell back. He's in 5th now. Wiseman took the spot from him. Weiser's up to 3rd. He is flying right now. We're just over halfway in the race. Oh, my nose itches really bad. Like there was like a cat hair. So I had to get that, or that was going to really bother me. But we're doing quite well. We're starting to catch some lap traffic. Well, at least one guy. Oh no, the cat hair on my nose. Cat hair on my nose is so bad. It really tickles, like, not tickles, but like itches tickles in a way. Like you barely feel it like moving while you're talking and stuff, like the wind from your mouth and everything, or just from breathing through your nose. That stuff is so annoying. Robinson, where are you going? I was gonna try to go outside of him, but he slowly started coming up off the corner, just doing his normal thing. He is really slow. I don't know if that was the car I was in the wreck and got like head-on collisioned or whatever. I have no clue, but he is way off pace from everybody else. 7 laps to go. Oh, they're getting together a little bit. Diaz and Brown. Just slightly. Coming up to 6 to go. Just need to make good time of these lap cars again. We got over a 2-second lead on the lead. Wright has made his way back up to 3rd. Weisner's back to 4th. Marker is back to 5th. Trying to just get through these lap cars as clean as we can, but kind of got stuck on Richardson there. I think that was Richardson. Ooh, Bollinger's all the way back here. Wow. What happened to him? Maybe he ended up in a wreck or something, because he's back in 19th and he started on pole. He won the qualifying dash, so I don't know what is happening to Bollinger, unless he is just committed to that outside and it really fell off. Oh, I straightened out, trying to itch my nose. That was bad. And almost got the tire. All right, good thing we got a 3-second lead through this lap traffic. How much damage do we have? 82. That's gonna hurt a little. Only have 2 laps left here, coming up to the white flag. I think this is 25th place in the outside, and he is just way off pace. That is crazy. Last lap, got up to 16th a lap down, which is nuts. That is awesome. Got a couple guys 2 laps down, but we're gonna come home 8 for 8. I was honestly worried with how the start of that went for us in the heat race and everything, but we bounced back in the A main like always. That was amazing. I need to go find where that lap car wrecked, because that was absolutely terrifying, because I need to make that the thumbnail for this one. But that was absolutely crazy. It was so close, because we caught the lap traffic pretty quick. It was making great time of them. Where was it? It was very close around here. Where was it? I think it was these two right here going into turn 3. They get together. He went right around. That was the guy way off pace too, and we barely made it by that. That was super close. Look how tight that was. It's like slow-mo, barely dodging it. Oh my goodness, like that was as close as you can make it. And I thought for sure we were gonna hit them, but luckily we didn't. So let's see what our points lead is now. All right, well, we cut that one very close. That was terrifying. Like, that almost ruined our race, really. It could have been really bad for us, but somehow missed that one. Came home first. Weisner's back in 4th. He honestly might lose. Oh, no, I don't think he's losing his 2nd place to Marker at all. Marker hasn't been, like, too good. Lately, it's been Wright that's doing great. He's coming up the ranks really quick. Hill is back in 6th. And where is Ricky Cox? He's 14th. He's not doing great on the season, honestly, but we have 675 points, still maxed out on the season for points that we can get. And this will be the lowest payout we'll get the rest of the season. 7K, not too bad, honestly. All right, we only got one more race that we have to win to try to get our sponsor goal perfect, which we haven't done on like the long scale like that in like the hard ones, because this is all wins. And or doing top 5s. We have not gotten like the sponsor goal perfect for those. I'm really trying to do that. Eric Erickson, Austin, Missler in huge wreck. I was not in a wreck though. I think that might have been the one I barely missed, honestly. Or was that the guy I dumped? No, I dumped Weisner. Weisner was the one I dumped, so I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know like what they're referring to. I think they're referring to that wreck I barely missed, but it wasn't me. I didn't hit him. All right, let's repair the engine. And that's pretty much all we need to do. We have that fully upgraded now. We're just waiting on the money. 29K, which we might get close to after this race, but we'll definitely get it after Eldora. Eldora is 12.5K to win, and Prairie View 6. So we'll probably get some decent money in this one. Hopefully we can win it and get our sponsor goal perfect, because we'll get the bonus money of 1100 if we can hit that perfect. So hopefully we can do that here. All right, well, I needed to do 1 lap to hit our goal time in practice. It wasn't by much, but at least we still hit it. 744 to get a top 2. I think like 689 was pole though, so we're gonna go for that 689. Don't know if we're gonna get it. I might get back into the 8s potentially. We'll see, but kind of running like towards the middle of this track, not all the way down at the bottom, because it kind of like gets a little flat and bogs down a little bit down there. 834, that's a little bit quicker than we ran in practice, so that's not bad. Just trying to keep the car as straight as we can. We just used the banking to keep it straight for the most part. 850 on the second lap, so that was very consistent. I'll take 6th. Hopefully we can move up in this race. But the street stocks here last season that we ran the street stocks, I had a top 5 goal, and I finished 6th here, so I got really screwed over. And Weisner got the pole, Hill got 2nd there, so they are doing really well up front. We're starting 2nd in heat number 2. Let's see if we can win out this. We got Hill up front. Just gotta try to run our line and not get too messed up by the AI. That's gonna be right on the bottom. Hill goes way up the track. I'm shocked by that. We take the lead 3 wide. I'm shocked by that one. But I wasn't expecting him to go all the way to the top side. I thought he was gonna run like right in the middle above, who was that, Green, maybe? Billy Green? But we got the lead and now we're mobbing. We're pulling away. Because I have qualifying set on hard like I always have, so it's really tough to get the pole 2nd place, like hard to qualify. And the heats and stuff are pretty tough as well, it seems like. But the A main, usually we get a little bit better grip than the AI does. Don't know why, but final lap here, we already almost are catching lap traffic in 6 laps, which is crazy. But we come home first there in the heat race when we started 2nd in the qualifying dash. Hopefully we can do the same thing in the qualifying dash here. I'm pretty sure Weisner is going to be on pole. He still is, because he was on pole for his heat as well. He got the pole all together, I mean. Not all over. All right, let's see if we can just do the same thing we just did in the heat races. Weisner going to go up real high? No, he doesn't. That's Marker who got by us. Oop, I'm running into him. Sorry. Back off. Trying to dive it back in. We're 3 wide going into turn 3. This track is too tight for this. Weisner's kind of pulling away some, but this qualifying dash has been real tough to us a lot of the time too, and then we do really good in the A main, so really want to win this race though, just because we've never won at Prairie View yet. Super fast track, really big banking. Starting 3rd wouldn't be the worst thing, but I'd rather start 2nd because we made it work in the heat. Got 1 more lap around. May have to try to, we can't really throw a slider very well here. Weisner's starting to run the outside. We're going to have the inside. Not going to quite get Marker there. Good race. Good race there. They were able to keep that outside really fast. But we'll be starting 3rd in the A main. Hopefully we have that speed that we normally do in the A main. And we should be able to win this if we can get the lead early. Because lap traffic's going to mean a lot. Hopefully we can try to get the lead. And try... Oh, got on the apron. That got us sideways. I'm into Bollinger already. Gonna try to just run my line. Steffens is low on us. I'm running a little bit too high right there. Steffens is really trying to slide up into the middle while we're running the high side. So I'm trying to pinch down the bottom. I swear, if we get screwed over on our contract at Prairie View again, I'm gonna be so disappointed, because Prairie View's been like the death of my contracts before. But we're still right on these guys, not letting them go. Trying to get to the outside of the old Marker here. Just got to not get my front left caught in his right rear, because that's happened before. Almost doing it to Weisner. Marker's making that bottom work. We got lap traffic already. Oh, sorry, Marker. I'm getting into you again. But we got the lead from it. Lap traffic really played a factor like I thought it would, because we were like 3 wide going by lap traffic. I just went with Marker since he had the momentum on the bottom. But now the lap traffic is starting to get real thick through here. Diaz, why'd you come down? Robinson, can I get low on you? Thank you for adjusting. They are 3 wide in front of us. Please don't wreck right now. They get all single filed out. I'm shocked by that. I really thought that they were still going to be 2 wide. Got lucky there. Weisner's still right on our ass. He's only half a second back. Running on the bottom really well. Just got to keep hitting our marks and getting by this lap traffic as good as we are. Bailey, dang it. He was trying to get to the inside of Cox here. But Cox said, no, you cannot get inside of me. That is my job. Oh, Thompson, I'm trying not to run you over. We already lapped up to 15th. Going into 5 laps left in this race. We got a second lead over Wisner. He's kind of stuck with that lap car side by side back there. We have a pretty good lead at this point. Come on, we're 9 for 9 on the series right now. Got to get this. Is that Marker? Was that Marker we just lapped? I'm so confused if it was. I don't think it was. No, Marker's in 3rd. I'm stupid. I still see him in the standings up there. 2 laps left. We've lapped up to 12th already. Really, all I need to do is not run. Oh, no, caution. No, caution. Dang it, guys. How did you guys screw this up? I did not need that. Oh, I'm stressed. I want this win. I want to go 10 for 10 and get our sponsor goal. No. And this like puts me right down the apron. That gets me super sideways. I just have to push up Wisner some. Oh, I'm pushing him up way too hard there. That's not what I meant to do. Just got to run our line. No, Marker, no. 1 lap to go. I am stressed out. Final corner. Come on. All right, we got it. Thank God. Oh, I really thought we were going to lose that with that caution. We had such a good lead, and that caution really tested me. That was terrifying. Who ended up wrecking there? I don't even know. There's probably somebody right around where Cox was. It might have been Brooks, because I don't remember seeing Brooks or anything, so... Damn, that was stressful on getting that win. We're 10 for 10, though. We need 1 more for our perfect season. Literally only 1 more. We're at 750 points, a 200-point lead over Wisner. We don't even have to be in this race. We are already champions. But 10 wins, 10 races. Can we get to 825 points and win all 11? We will see at Eldora here in a minute. That'll be about 9K. Just about or just over. Perfect. So we're actually getting some decent money. We should be able to get that chassis after Eldora. All right, just over 35,000 fans. That is awesome. And we get a video message here.
Hey, that win was your 10th, right? I mean, 10 wins? That's pretty awesome. Nice job.
10 wins on this season, or just in UMPs in general. Yeah. 10 races in, 10 wins. These UMPs couldn't go any better, and JF is trying to sponsor us if we win this, or we just do well in this, I think. What is the sponsorship thing for this race? Top 10. So yeah, we easily get that, which is JF for Jeff Favigano, I think, on YouTube. That's pretty cool. His logo and stuff is in here, so definitely want that sponsor on the car. That would be pretty cool. But if we can go 11 for 11, that would be amazing. Let's repair our suspension. And so close to getting the chassis now. We're at 29,000. Well, that's what the chassis is. We're at 26.5. Very close. Let's get on the Eldora, and hopefully we could win this and get a perfect season. I would be super stoked with that. All right, got our goal in practice, which is a great sign already. But I had to wait a few laps to get around some slower cars and get that. So hopefully our qualifying lap will be a little bit better, honestly. Since we don't have to worry about any of them, we can get a run into our lap as well from the top side. And we might be able to get down into the 3 where it wants us to, maybe even into the 2s where the pole is. Really just got to grip that bottom the best you can. 3 and 4 I'm a lot better at this track. Don't know why, it's just I can grip the bottom of 3 and 4 a lot better than I can in 1 and 2. And 414, that's close. Not quite there yet. Close but no cigar. Close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. Second lap, I don't know if it's going to be any quicker or not. So we got 348. That was close. We were very close for that. But got 5th. We should be first in our heat. Yeah, because there's like 6 heats, I think. Who got pole? Tyler Nicely, Tyson Blood. That's a pretty cool name. Tyson Blood. That's a fucking awesome name. I've never seen that one yet, but that's really cool. So starting pole for our heat. Should be able to get to the qualifying dash quite easily. Got number 24 next to us. I'm number 24 as well, so nice to meet you. But I am the better one. I thought I was already going to go down and hit the inside wall going into turn 1, honestly. After I said that, that would have been pretty funny. We got Bollinger behind us, who's a full-time driver. But McKenzie might be too. And if he's a full-time driver, he started second to me. He is flying. But honestly, he might not be. I do remember like lapping a McKenzie earlier in the season. That's why I was kind of shocked by it. But it could be a different McKenzie. There could be multiple, like the Thompsons from the Street Stock series. I think Brett Thompson is in these local UMPs as well. But Mikey Thompson was like really good in the Street Stock series. Brett Thompson wasn't as good, but he only showed up every now and then. I think anyway. Actually, no, I think he was racing full season. But yeah, we're pulling away from these guys, so hopefully we can do pretty well in the qualifying dash. Try to get a few spots to start a little bit better for the A main. But we got 24 laps in the A main to try to get to the front and have a perfect season. Haven't won at Eldora yet, I don't think. Actually, did we win in the Street Stocks at Eldora? We might have. So never mind. I could be wrong about that. I can't quite remember. Still got the speed fire engines on the car right now for the extra flames to go extra fast. Because we've been on fire this whole season. Which I can't I can't exaggerate it too much because I really wasn't expecting like winning at all. Maybe a couple races here and there once we upgrade the car a little bit more, but I didn't expect winning the very first race of the season, let alone all of them now. So like it's blown me away, and these UMPs have been great for me. Starting on the bottom, that is good news for me because I do like running right here on the bottom. So hopefully we can get by Steffens, who is a full-time driver up here. Right here off the start. Nicely is up there in third. He started second. Ooh, they're going to get together. Are they going to wreck? Nope. They keep it going straight, but that slows up nicely. That was really nice for us, not for him. Second place ran high. Blood is still in first. That's such a cool name. Like, just have your last name Blood. That's freaking awesome. Might have stalled out here in third place. Conyoy. I don't even know how to say his name. Conyour. I don't know. What's his first name? Rick. He is Rick, because I don't know how the hell to say his last name. But he was catching up to Blood and then started around the bottom and fell off some. Don't hit the wall. Okay, we got right down to it. Tyler nicely catching us once again. If we could start in third, that would be great, because I do like running the bottom. I wouldn't be mad about it. And usually the A main, we pick up some speed on the bottom compared to the top. Nicely goes up to the top. He's losing the position for fourth. He lost it to Steffens. Blood goes low there in 3 and 4. He's starting to work his way back down. 1 lap to go here. We just got to not lose third place and I'll be happy, because starting on the bottom will be perfect for me. If we do get the second though, which it doesn't look like we're going to, it would have been all right, but got third. That's not too bad. We have a chance at a perfect season here. We have a shot, which I'm super excited about. If we could get this, that'd be amazing, because I never expected to have a perfect season, let alone winning races, but a perfect season is crazy. Wouldn't have expected it ever. Like, not even once we had the car fully upgraded in like a national series. Really wouldn't have, because I wouldn't have gone back down after we already won a championship to try to get a perfect season. I would have tried to get it in the national, but hell, we might get it here in the local season. First season number 1 for the UMPs. Never have to go back to the local UMPs again, which would be amazing. Ooh, getting in the Blood a little bit. Had a better run than him. Just a little bump, little door bump. Tyler nicely is up to third. I think he started 5th, so he started right behind me. Had a good run. We have a good run on Blood in turn 1. Getting to him and the wall slightly. Trying to push him up the track a little bit. We slid a little bit too high. He's going to cross us back over. Try to hold him down some. Seems like turn 1, he is slow. But 3 and 4, he is a little faster. We had a great run off of turn 2, closing the door on him. We took the lead. Let's go. Going for the perfect season. Come on. Just got to try to pull away now. Lap traffic may come into play like halfway through this race. Blood goes to the top trying to find some speed. Nicely kind of fell off a little bit there on the bottom. But Blood is going up to the top. I scraped the wall a little bit. He's trying to get that big run down on the front and back stretch, which he's doing pretty well on as well. Oh, he is catching me down these straightaways. Yikes. We just got to stop his momentum down the straights, basically. We just have to have perfect corners. Because as long as I can come up off the corner and block his momentum, we'll be good. He comes back down to the bottom. He's running right in the middle where the slick is. That's not going to help him out at all. He should have kept to the top. He's running again right there in the slick. He's going to lose some more time. He's getting pressured by Nicely now. He goes back way to the top. Watch him catch right back up to us now. Yeah, I'm kind of mirror driving him, but like at the same time, I'm not changing my line anyways. I just want to see where he's going and seeing how close he gets. Once he gets that top rolling again, he's going to be right back to our bumper. But him and Nicely are going to be side by side. They're 1.2 back. We're starting to catch lap traffic almost halfway through this race. Getting close to halfway through this race. But we're running almost a perfect race here with our perfect season on the line. Almost a second ahead of Blood. He really catches us down the straights right now with him running the top. I don't know why he started running the bottom when he got behind me. Like he got close to like within a half a second of me and he started running the bottom. It made no sense. Oh, two of them get together pretty hard. Please no wrecks. That's the last thing I need at this point. Oh, we're almost 3 wide with lap cars. See, now these lap cars may play even bigger of a part getting away from Blood and Nicely. Vanden Top. I say Vander, I don't know why. There's not an R at all. But the lap traffic may play a huge role in me getting away from Blood some, because if he wants to run that top side or the bottom, like we've been better on the bottom. He's been really fast on top, but if the AI, like a lap car's running the top side, he's going to be screwed. We are 1.2 ahead. I'm not 100% sure where he's running, because I'm not sure which car he is. I think he's still running that top side. Or maybe he's the car behind me on the bottom now. We are a little bit better than he is on the bottom. Please don't run the bottom. Thank you. Leah's up top. Oh, I'm so nervous. I just want to get this over with at this point. I really want to get it. I'm running such a good race. Such a good season. We got very lucky at Grant Park earlier in the season. If you guys didn't see that last episode, like the only reason we had this chance at the perfect season, which I didn't even think of at the time we were running Grant Park, like I threw a last corner slider, just a shot in the dark, and somehow got the lead on the last corner coming to the checkered and won that race at Grant Park, which was phenomenal. I'm super shocked that we won that race, and that's the only reason we had the chance at this perfect season. Sterling County, we were struggling a little bit in the heat and everything in the qualifying dash, but we kind of figured out a line in the A main, got the lead, and kind of pulled away with our slider line at Sterling. We've dominated a few races. This race, I didn't know how it was going to go. We slowly just moved our way up from our starting spot in 5th. We qualified back in 5th, which wasn't too bad. Wiser. He's been our foe all season in 2nd place in points, but we have such a huge lead it doesn't even matter. But he is going to lap down in 15th place on this last race of the season, just to show him how dominant we are. We're coming up to 2 laps remaining on our season. Let's go. I'm super excited about this. 2 laps left. Just gotta hope for no caution. Please, no caution. Because that happened to us at Prairie View when I was not expecting it. That was the last thing I needed at Prairie View. That gave me a heart attack there. We have a huge lead over 4th, and 2nd and 3rd are pretty close to each other, Nicely and Blood, but we have a 2-second lead over Blood. Nicely somewhat close to him, like within half a second about. One. Oh, I thought we had one more lap. Oh yeah, let's go. Perfect season. Oh, I'm so happy about that. I thought we had one more lap. I was just locked in as much as we could be. Oh geez, that's amazing. I can't believe we had a perfect season, especially in the first year in the UMPs. Won by what, 250-ish, close to, a little bit under that, but 11 wins on 11 races. That is absolutely crazy. Where did Cox finish? I just like seeing where he is because of his name, but 14th for him, not too bad. But Wiser, I think I've been saying Wiser. I don't know. I might have been saying Wisner all year. I have no clue, but he gets second. Marker gets third. Wright gets fourth. Ned Hill gets fifth. So good season overall. We dominated that year, which is just shocking to me. We're gonna end up with about like what, 15k off that race. But yeah, 15 and a half. That is great. Let's go get that chassis part now. All right, we have some pretty good money now. We're at 43,000. So we got the one race sponsor goal. We're gonna have JF as our sponsor. We got the championship in the UMP modified. Get that initial payout as well. 2,900 per race, which I think will be our sponsor when we go to the regional, I want to say. Don't we already have one of those? 25%, I want to say. I honestly think we do, but all first places, all 11 races. That is crazy. Which race number 5, which I think that race number 5 is Grant Park, where we got a last corner slider, which was crazy. That was awesome. We can't even upgrade the car yet because we have to go to the regional. So I'm just going to get this started so we can go and upgrade the car. But, oh, geez, 26 races? Do I want to do that? I think I want to do... What do I want to do for the first season in regionals? Because we're not going to be super competitive, to be fair. I-55 is there at least. Okay, I-55 is in all of these, so I'm happy about that. Might just do licensed tracks, honestly, just for the first season, and then get the car build up, because it's a nice 11 races. 14's a little much, so I think we're going to do licensed tracks. And then the following season, let's do the full race schedule, trying to win the championship on all 26. That's a lot of races. Oh my goodness. But we're going to go with the licensed tracks. We got Eldora, which we just won at. It's going to be back-to-back Eldoras. Nothing we can really do about that. But Fairbury, Kokomo, Williams Grove, I-55, which is new, which is going to be fun. Weedsport, Port Royal, Charlotte, which I haven't ran at Port Royal, Charlotte, Weedsport in these at all. Williams Grove as well. We're gonna go to Eldora twice, actually. Limaland and Knoxville to finish off the season. I think that's a pretty good season. Let's get our new chassis, upgrade that, and we can actually upgrade. Oh wait, I didn't put my people on the team. Oh well, I'll do that afterwards. But we have that level 3 upgraded and everything. Excuse me about that. Gonna get that repaired and everything, but hell, we won the local championship, which is phenomenal. Super happy about that. We have 2 of the 3 now having a championship. You can see the little gold dots down there at the bottom for each series, or you can look at the top left where it says local championships. We've gotten 2 of them, gotten this one, and we've gotten that one. So we only got one more left to do, which we'll do at some point, but we're on to the regional UMPs now. So that's going to be a lot of fun, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the career so far. We're going on to the regionals and the UMP, which are going to be a lot of fun. Going to be a little bit of a struggle, but I think we could run around a top 10, top 15, which will be pretty good for us. So appreciate you guys for watching. As always, hopefully you guys are loving the career mode because I'm loving racing it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.